Hey, good afternoon everybody. This is John again from Volkswagen Planet, and today I'm going to show you how to save yourself $120 and by installing your own set of running boards. Let me show you how it's done. What we're going to do is like I said, we're going to install the set of running boards on the 1972 Super Beetle, and all you're going to need in this project, if you want to do the job the wrong way and the hard way, you're going to need a set of safety glasses, a 3/8 drive ratchet, a 10mm socket, a 13mm socket, a 13mm wrench, any form of rust penetrator to put in the bolts. And what I highly recommend, and the reason why I made this video, is I thought this job would be one way, and it actually turned out to be the other. And what I mean by that is, let me show you how simple this job really is. On the end, this running board is the driver's side, so back here would be the rear fender, and that would be the front fender. And literally, all this is, I'm going to turn this fender over, this running board over here, and if you notice, on the very end, this is where the 13mm bolt, this is where you're going to need that 13mm, because it's got a screw with two 13 bolts on the end. And then you're going to need to put the ratchet on one side and the wrench on the other. It's the exact same for the front as compared to the rear. And again, this is the main reason why I made this video. The running boards have 4 10mm bolts, and look how thin and crispy these things get. Now, my 72 is in really pretty good shape with a very, very little bit of rust. But I'm sure there's a lot more crispy ones out there, and this is why I suggest using PB Blaster. Spray these bolts, and come back the following day and make it a lot easy for yourself. And I'll show you what happened to mine. Now, if you notice on top of the running board here, the running board is notched. I didn't realize this. I thought it was like a complete circle that these screws went through. And if I would have known that, again, I don't know how they justify spending $120, $60 an hour for 1 hour per labor per side, but this is why I made this video, because I wasn't going to spend that. So all you do, you take your 10mm, you back this off a little bit, because this is going to be like that. This is going to be the car where the car mounts up to it, and you can tell by just all the rust and dirt and grime that's going to be on this screw. So that's why I suggest using PB Blaster. And let me go over to the car real quick and show you what happened in my scenario. All right, I'm going to show you how clean, for the most part, my section is here that mounts the running boards. That's the hole for the 13mm that mounts on the side of the running board. The front, again, it's the same as the rear. You can tell it's a little bit crispy, but I think once I knock it down with sandpaper, it'll be a lot better shape. But we'll go right here. We're going to put the screw back in the hole here real quick. And this is what this is how the whole entire job is. If I had to do this job over again, what I'm going to do is I would spray the PB Blaster in here, come back the following night, and literally crack these bolts maybe a turn, 2 turns most, because you got to remember, the running board is going to sit on top of this screw. You don't have to take the whole thing out like I thought, because what's going to happen is, if you got damage like this by someone who put the jack on this thing and pinched the corner here, look what happened to my bolt. I had a 10mm on that, and I had to turn around, and I was backing it out, and the thing snapped. So again, when you do this job here, I highly suggest, when you put that socket on there, make sure it's flat as possible. Don't let the socket, pick and tilt up on you, because you will snap these. These things are really brittle. Again, look how thin that is. And that's the main reason, like I said, little precautionary method, because I'm sure you don't want to do that times 8. So as always, guys, I thank you guys for subscribing to this video, or subscribing to this channel. Thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't like the video. If you don't like the video or how we can improve, put the comments below. I appreciate all your support and sticking with us through all the ups and downs. And we'll catch you on the next video. As always, God bless you and your family. Have a good one.